and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see here, we're going to make a really easy beef and broccoli stir fry. A kind of dry version. It's really delicious. We've got a little bit of star anise in there. Onions, garlic, ginger. Of course, our beef and broccoli. Really, really tasty. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at some of the ingredients we're going to be using today. I've got some beef at the back there. No bone, hardly any fat, quite lean in fact. And it's cut really thin. Cutting it thin is going to make it work really well for stir frying quite quickly. If it's thick, it's not going to kind of come out so well. Then I've got some broccoli, of course, garlic, ginger and chilies. I've got some sliced onions, some black pepper, some star anise, which I think gives it a lovely flavour. And then I've got some soy sauce. I'm using a dark one today. You could use light if you wanted. And about the same amount of oyster sauce. And then just at the back on the right hand side, I've got some sesame seed oil, which we're going to start that off with. Pretty simple this. Let's go and do it. Okay, so I've got a little wok here and I've put some of that sesame seed oil in. You don't have to use sesame seed oil. You could use any type of oil really, but it gives it a really beautiful nutty flavour. We're going to start off by putting in lots of fresh ginger. I've cut mine in sticks like that, but you don't have to. Let's add a little bit of star anise. I'm putting them in whole. You could use a powder if you wanted, or even maybe a little bit of 5 spice. Now we're going to go in with our garlic. And on this high heat, just throw them around just for a few seconds. And then we're going to go in now with our beef. And like I say, I've cut that super thin, like nice and thin. In she goes. So again, on this high heat, 3 to 4 minutes, let's keep turning it around in the pan. Okay, this is coming along really nicely, but nowhere near cooked yet. Now what I want to do is I just want to add some water. Just a cup of water there. Because we're working with beef. If we're working with chicken or some fish or something, no need to do this process, but because it's beef, just want to get it as tender as I can. So again, on this high heat, with that, you know, half a cup or cup of water in there, we now need to cook this, give it a stir every now and then. And I want to kind of reduce, you know, 90% of all that water. And that will kind of help soften our beef. And at the same time, it's going to pump all of that kind of star anise and ginger and garlic into the beef. So it's probably going to take about 5 minutes, but it will ensure that the beef is really nice and soft. So as we can see now, the moisture's been evaporated away, and we've just given our beef a little kind of extra boost in tenderness. At this stage, I'm now going to add some black pepper. Now, I'm not going to be adding any salt to this because we're going to put soy sauce and oyster sauce in, which are both quite salty. We're now going to go in with our onions. We're going to put a little bit more of our sesame seed oil in. Then we're going to throw this around, again, high heat all the way with this one. Just for about 2 minutes. Okay, at this stage I'm now going to add my broccoli. Now I quite like my broccoli fairly crunchy, so I'm just going to stir fry it. Some people would add some water now and kind of steam it in there, but I like it just like this, fried and crunchy. So again, 2 more minutes, stirring all the time. Now at this stage I'm going to add that optional fresh chili. You don't have to add that in, but I like a nice kick with my dish. Now we're going to add the soy sauce and the oyster sauce. And again on this high heat, we're going to throw this around in the pan for about 90 seconds. Okay, off goes the heat. And I'm really happy with that. It's pretty dry, but that's exactly what we wanted. But it's really tasty. I'm going to finish this off just with a few sesame seeds, or you could put a little bit of cilantro in there, or coriander, or some green onions. And that is done. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?